Rồi, ý của đã có même tàu mới retour je pense. Eu principal ya hujan. Mai principal. Iya. Sama lo. Nice. Como eu vou isso? Bila dia kecil pasal WWFTP. Yang ada pernah lebih. Orang ni meo sang boleh ni meo dia malah. Ni pun ni. Awak kan temu tu ya dia mau kau tidak kau tahu. Akhirnya yang mudah-mudahan jarang sejalan quoi, jalan jumpa material. Apa jalan mau material. Dan saya ni dia am korol. Jaya rek bu ñu léegi ci diggante bi ci dama ba du woon wax ma événement bi ci diggante ci sama taxawaay wax ma événement bi ma naka ma confirmé wu ma fekk kële aussi ëllëg si la ma woowaat dama ko wax mais c'est trop tard ma mais premier jour maa tamit naa ñëw dóoral leen amul problème daa démb laa fa nekkoon ma naa tey sànq léegi ñu may woo waaw dafa waa jaxasoo kay waaw dañuy bëgg lu yomb waaw loolu après di la sonal rek Waduh, wah, d'accord, dama ko fàtte waaw. Oh, d'accord, pas de souci. Du fàttali ma pour record dégg nga pour après fekkee fàtte naa.
dañuy kër wala ñu bàyyi mu gontu.
ah.
dañuy kër wala mu bàyyi mu gontu.
waaw buñ peut-être session bi jeexee ñu kër. Waaw ma connecté wifi laa connecté wu. Wifi kii bi demul. Non wifi bi wax nga bële ba yóbbu na ko non ubbi ba moo ne naa mooy bàyyi machine bi kese connecté wu. Ka moom laay lii nii pour xam info yi nii dañoo sonal nit ñi quoi.
Comme Ivoirien daf ma woo sax. Ni ma mais yow waa la baa Sénégal. Kii nu mu tudd ici projet de mu ne ma projet la projet affaire de tax quoi. Mu ne ma mais it projet wu leen affaire de milliards yi leen sàcce projet wu leen criminel yi ba nekk projet affaire de tax yéen Sénégal bi ngeen ginnaaw.
ñaar canal
Ivoirien sama benn copain Côte d'Ivoire.
dama ci xam dara.
Dama sa ruus.
léegi kii bi.
Gàcce na quoi.
Pare lii la PC programme.
non
li ma la envoyé de.
man kay xaw ma sax saa sama dara laa si xamal.
PC laa gis fii.
Boy, ñu doon 2 jours la teewoon.
Mais fii tolloon.
waaw fii tolloon na waaw lii après si kii bi la rek.
Entre caméra yi.
kaatem bi.
Entre caméra yi. in 3 ak PC lan la PC.
Ah bi dama bëgg a démonter lii.
ñun bii lañu enregistré.
Léegi bii ban kii la.
bële la bële.
maa ngi gis affaire yi toll
Jadi angle lewat. Mana wifi boleh. Boleh pas boleh. Aku pas. Ayo yang angle bisa dah baru. Ada wifi lah. Street ada wifi.
Kan la? Yow dul yow bu dee lii laa nekk wala nga def musine. Kii comme yow. Amul mot de passe. No, it's free. Don't have password. Yow. ñu ne ñu bindal ko ñu ne ñu affiché ko wifi name MCN wifi. ah non ci kii bi la. Ah ok. Ok. Slide bi la slide bi. Bi machine bi. Ok merci.
Angle bu ma jëm kay dafa tiit.
Nga tiit quoi ci anglais
Kay la koy imposer de.
mais affaire doo jeg saa rek ñëw. Switch ci 3 caméra 3 moo woon. Ah ok. Ñoom la. ñoom la moom mooy
Les gars, on est
pointeur
bon,
je
non?
pense. Hein?
On est en ligne.
Ouais.
Le streaming a commencé.
Oui.
Ok.
Diallo ko. ñoom
Faut
ñooy
aussi
pointeur.
enregistrer, hein?
Oui, oui, oui.
Ok,
Pas de souci.
ça marche?
Pas de souci.
C'est
Ouais.
bon.
Il faut voir le stream. ñoom ñoo si caaxaan na.
machine bi ba branché na.
waaw branche ñu gis nga pointeur ñoom ñoo bës mu dem quoi.
courant kii quoi.
Secteur. waaw branché woon.
Je vais demander un truc, mais il n'a pas encore fait.
Quoi?
Tu vois la première image dans la présentation là?
Cette présentation là.
Ouais, la première image même.
Sur ciel.
Vas-y, reviens. Ouais, ça.
Ça, oui.
J'ai envie que ce soit là. Comme ça, quand ça commence, on diffuse ça sur les deux écrans.
Sur ces deux écrans.
Ouais, c'est possible.
Ok.
Comment je peux vous envoyer ça? Je vous envoie ça par email.
Waaw, oui.
Ok,
Par mail.
je vais enregistrer ça. Ouais, je vais organiser ça.
D'accord.
Ok, c'est bon. Tu peux revenir sur.
Nice. Las réew nañ seen teaser comme un film porno la sadik nañ de
voilà yow. Sànq waxaloon dafa bëgg xaw ma lan Sénégal xaw ma lan. Sànq waxaloon dafa bëgg Sénégal. non link link si la bokk mais nit ñi dañuy yëg seen bopp ci tool ngay liggéey pendant un mois amul benn semaine te toog toog ko mën a def nga am lu lekk na la mën a dem dans même place yaa ko boole ci bari day weñ yow ma dawloo de dem sécurité rek bu leen tey boo gaañoo tey après lay def à tout moment da ngay monté tey am benn bés dama jël ko am na équipe nekk géej waay foofu la ñu mën est-ce que foofu la gars yi changé nga war a def waay donc
Bu sécurité daal ma boobu bari boy ñu bu ñu xool waaye te sécurité ñu bëri daa ci sécurité bi gaa yi ñëw bëgg dugg avec
gars yi ñëw ne non écran dafa am ko soog comme expliqué moom rek moom moo war a am signal soog yeneen su dee seen caméra frontale yi ñu am soog parce que loolu ëpp la man sama pare man mun naa jël son bi dëgg bu jaay ko jëlaat ko dëgg
ñu ko seen ci ko ñu rek mo ci do am dara gaa yi ko ñu télé bu leen
loolu exploitation la sax yow exploitation parce que yow may nga leen foofu may nga leen clip bu nice may nga leen foofu ah mais am
Kira lagi discussion, kira lagi discussion di mana si kampung ini ada banyak misteri. Zoom, no AfricArena Zoom mo gawa. Ang Zoom feeling, AfricArena
Don't work. This Wi-Fi don't work. I see.
C'est bon, monsieur. On peut rapidement rafraîchir les slides.
Le?
Les slides. Est-ce qu'on
Ah,
peut
les
shift
slides.
et rapidement rafraîchir?
Ouais. Take it.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Ah, welcome.
C'est bon?
Qui veut changer là? Oui. Allez-y. Allez-y.
Ouais, rafraîchir. C'est bon?
Oui.
Il n'y a pas accès à Internet. Il n'y a pas Internet.
Relaxez.
Je peux faire rapidement, c'est bon.
Oui, ça va? Ça va bien. Dégg-moi. Xoolal xaar moo
Bonjour, hello, welcome, salam alaikum, dalben ak jàmm. I'm going to invite all the people around at the coffee, starting the coffee, all the people
Ouais, juste
around
l'arrobase, cette machine-là.
on the main stage.
Je cherche l'arrobase
We are
comme ça.
about to start. We are starting.
Arrobase, hein?
Thank
Oui.
you. So let's come together.
Ouais, c'est bon.
C'est bon?
Ouais.
Ok.
Soit gars
Est-ce que
nañ
je
ko
peux
taal.
vous donner une image ici pour qu'on mette?
Oui. Oui, donne.
Thanks for joining us.
C'est bon?
Oui.
So, hello everyone, how are you doing? Hello everyone, how are you doing? Salam alaikum. Ngeen def? On n'a pas dit.
La connexion est un peu lente, ça.
Ok.
Bonjour, welcome. Good morning everyone.
Sélectionner.
Allez.
Dakar.
Sélectionner d'abord.
Hein?
Change. Sélectionner et puis revenez pour voir. Sélectionnez ici et revenez encore.
Ok. Ouais, c'est bon.
C'est bon. Ouais.
Also be with you with all these amazing speakers we are waiting.
Tu peux aller en ligne.
And all these wonderful
Faut ça
stars
aller.
also we are
C'est bon,
going
tu peux
to
shooter.
have for teaching and also have the chance to discover the incredible project. So I'm Zainab Chak, I'm the founder of Smart Ecosystem for Women.
Je vais te donner une image ici.
Specialized
Ok.
in
J'arrive.
implementing programs for women entrepreneurs around the continent. So thanks to AfricArena for giving me the chance and the
Est-ce qu'on peut mettre une
opportunity to
pause?
talk
Est-ce qu'on peut mettre une pause sur une image?
And,
C'est possible. Je vais faire pause.
and
Ok, attends.
my first word would be to say a little word about AfricArena. AfricArena, I think that the
Ici, non?
main keyword I have in my mind when I talk about is connecting, promoting, and
Et
strengthening,
puis je viendrai.
attracting also Africa. Why this keyword? I think that what is
Tu peux mettre plein écran ici, hein, pour le moment. Tu peux mettre plein écran caméra pour le moment. On n'a pas besoin de voir ça. Non. Les spectateurs en ligne n'ont pas besoin de voir le Tu peux mettre la caméra direct. C'est bon.
Beau switcher.
Voilà. C'est bon. Comme ça.
And I think that
That's the one,
what Africa is doing, and
quelques minutes de mots.
announce the children's month in Africa by putting together entrepreneurs, startups, and also investors. And I think that the Dakar topics are very relevant. We are talking today about logistics, we are talking about mobility, and we are talking about fintech. And I think that those topics are very relevant for many reasons because
yàlla yaa switché dellul nem boobu soxla muy ñëw pour l'instant quoi wifi bi waaw lim mën nga bàyyi de temps en temps nga dugal ko tuuti rek
especially they do not experience the traffic in Dakar, but most of the time mobility is something very critical when it comes to Dakar and also most of the big cities in Africa. And I think that trying to putting also on stage the startup innovating, those skills are very important because I think that those topics are the great ingredient for a the great source that we need to develop our continent. We definitely need to solve those issues, and I think that we cannot do it without our remunerating startup and entrepreneurs in our continent. But for that, we need them to be supported by investors, and we need them also to be supported by the entire ecosystem. And I'm happy that AfricArena is making that happen and making it possible. And I hope that you will be amazed about all the pitch you are going to have this morning, the pitch from Senegal startup, but also pitch from all the African startups that are coming together today in Dakar to show you what they are doing. And I think that also Dakar, we definitely also need to celebrate the Dakar, what the Dakar place is taking in the continent. I think that Dakar is becoming more and more the lead on African and also on Francophone hub. And I think that this space is now something we need to be very proud of. And I'm also very proud to be in Dakar. And I don't
Zoom teh. Tak ñi ngi live de xaw ma fu ñuy live ñoom xaw ma Zoom la xaw ma YouTube la waaye clé yi lañ ma jox clé yi rek lañ ma jox ma dugal ko ko.
And before we go much further, I think that there is something very specific to Dakar. Tell me why? Tell me what story? What do you find when you come to Dakar? Teranga, sure, welcome. Temperature, the weather. Jollof, what else? Hospitality, what else? Give me more. Color for sure, but give me more. Innovation. In the back with your laptop. Give me more. When you come to Dakar, what do you think about that? What are the words that are coming to your mind when you come to Dakar? Traffic, sure. But I wanted to talk about also culture. And our hospitality is very related to our culture. And I wanted you to start this day with some music. Yeah. So, DJ. So I'm going to invite you to stand up. We need to get back our energy before we start the day. So maybe you can also close your laptop and just stand up with me. And I will invite you to move with that music, which means, I'm not saying it means water. The name of the song is Kalumiko from Nick. The Yuban artist in Senegal, very well known. So Kalumiko, which means we don't have time. Because all the startups today will show you that they don't have time. They are working hard because we don't have time, because Africa don't have time. So let's move together around Kalumiko with this. Please. I want to see everyone, you too, in the back, with your two laptops. I'm seeing you. I see you. I'm going to also invite some of the AfricArena team to come together with me. was just a very sneak peek of how we welcome people in Dakar, how we welcome people in Senegal. You need to feel it. You need to feel Dakar. You need to feel Dakar to understand our startup. You need to feel Africa to understand the startup. And you need also to feel our continent to build it. Thanks a lot. So, before we start this day, I just wanted to have some quick word to thank the sponsors, those partners without whom this kind of event would not be possible. First of all, I'm thanking the DARE, all the team qui sont en force aujourd'hui. The DARE, Délégué général à l'entrepreneuriat rapide des femmes et des jeunes, Factor Group Architect,
Le son n'est pas bon sur le stream.
AGS,
Ouais, le son n'est pas clair.
Trade Center, and Mission Africa, Africa Startup Initiative Program, and the French Embassy to Senegal and Gambia, and Mexico. Let's move into these. Can I have the slide? So without further ado, I just want you to welcome and I want to introduce Christophe Dianos, AfricArena CEO and founder, to give you more words, welcome you and to start the day. Christophe, thank you.
Merci. Welcome to Dakar, bienvenue à Dakar et merveilleux écosystème technologique du Sénégal. Je voulais vous dire quelques mots sur AfricArena, si ça ne vous pas, en commençant peut-être par
just a heads up. When the MC is speaking, always keep the slides on. When the panels are on, then you guys can shift to video on the next one. It's just so that she can see, because she's using it as notes.
We are a network to enable founders to access opportunities, so fundraising opportunity, corporate partnership opportunity, anything that enables founders to build and scale their ventures. But we're also advocating the strength of our African tech ecosystem and to attract more investors to this ecosystem. And just a number to keep in mind from the year we started back in 2017, back then the market total investment in African textile was $300 million. And last year we exceeded $6 billion. So
that journey, and I think together with a very incredible community of founders, investors, and ecosystem builders, we are enabling this ecosystem to grow and attract more capital to enable founders to realize their dream and build their startups. We do that through a number of things. So obviously, events is a collateral and a platform that we use. So we do a lot of events, but we also provide services to help startups, to help corporates through open innovation challenges and other elements. To do what they have to do. And we also have digital products to enable all of that. So just practically an element that you can use, AfricArena's mobile application, AfricArena YouTube channel, you'll be able to, if you're not in a room, see this event online. So we have a few hundred people watching this event already online everywhere in the world, and you'll be able to find the replay of every panel, every keynote, and startup pitching. The impact of what we do is what really matters to us. So since we've started this in 2017, we've enabled and supported over $500 million of deals. We've run Open Innovation Challenge with over 30 corporates. And every year we have over 10,000 people attending our various events. in person or digitally. So this talks to the impact we have with some of our partners. We distribute grants and money to startups. We've already disbursed over $3 million of AWS credit to startups since 2018. And you know, we've helped founders build great stories. Some of these success stories include recent ones would be, if you look at what we did just last year at the Grand Summit, these are 3 examples of startups that pitched at our Nairobi and Cape Town event that raised some funding. So the $500 million I'm referring to is not a pie in the sky type number, it's reality. So Sun2Green, which is a green tech startups out of Morocco, raised $1 million fundraising thanks to direct introduction we made to investors. Melanin Capital, who did a soft lending program together with the Enrich in Africa in Cape Town, raised a pre-seed of $120,000, and they landed a corporate partnership with APSA. And Lena Finance, a Tanzanian startup, closed the seed round of $1 million. So these are just examples, and we've had hundreds of examples like this over the past few years. But I also want to talk about the other things we do to enable this. So a few days ago, we ran a startup bootcamp in Sali, about 2 hours out of Dakar. So we had a dozen startups attending this to prepare to pitch to you. And this weekend, we'll have a learning expedition in the whole week run by Bondinov for another group of startups. And next weekend, we'll have a VC conference for some of the investors that are coming to attend this event. So these talk to you about the reality of the work we do is around building and connecting those communities between Southern, Eastern, Western, and also other ecosystem, US, Europe, and so forth. It seems I've lost the slides. Maybe a story that talks about what we've been doing here in Senegal. We've been believing in Senegal for a long time. The year after we launched AfricArena, in 2018, we came to Dakar for the first time. And, I remember it was at CETIC, not too far from here. It was the very early days of the ecosystem. There were barely no VC investing in this country. We were at barely a few hundreds of $1,000s of investment. And on that day, we had a panel discussion. There was a young guy named Tijan Dem from a fund called Partech that Partech Africa, not many people knew about. And we had about a dozen startup pitching. The event was half a day, and there was 40 people in the room. Fast forward 7 years later, Senegal has become a reference and a flagship example of how government involvement in building tech ecosystem can have incredible success. Senegal is now in the top 5 tech ecosystem on the continent. It's the top ecosystem in Francophone Africa. It already has a unicorn wave and incredible success stories. And the amount of investment that has been done now, we're talking about hundreds of deals, strong activity of the government through its vehicle DARE in tens and hundreds of deals, and a lot of investors that started to look at this ecosystem. So we couldn't be more proud today to be here in this beautiful Museum of Black Civilization for this 5th AfricArena event in Dakar, our 3rd in partnership with DARE. We brought a lot of partners here in the week. So I want to talk about our partnership with Startup Bootcamp, which is a strategic relationship we've developed. Startup Bootcamp is going to be running its demo day tomorrow morning. So we'll have amazing startups as part of that. They're also doing a founders retreat this weekend in parallel to our own conference. And we also brought a big initiative from Europe called Enrich in Africa. Enrich in Africa is an amazing project where we have a dozen African and European partners working together to accelerate the African tech ecosystem and build bridges between Europe and Africa, which is one of the main focus of the work we do at AfricArena. So you'll be able to talk to the Enrich in Africa team at the stand that is in there, and I hope that you can find more opportunities through that. So this is really exciting. You know, some of the other elements I want to talk about, the amazing program we have. So we'll have great panels and keynotes. In particular, I'm very proud that we have Tommy Davis. Where is Tommy? Tommy Davis, one of the greatest angel investors in Africa, was a chairman of ABAN, and has really been one of the early enabler of a lot of founders, starting in Nigeria, but then inspiring hundreds of angel investors across the continent. And he's just published an amazing book that he's going to talk about tomorrow, and the book will be on sale in that networking session. I strongly encourage you to get a copy. We only have very few number of copies. And talk to the great man. He's here with us for the next 2 days. Thank you, Tommy, for being here with us. But, and you'll be able to watch Tony's keynote again on AfricArena Wired after the event if you missed it. But without further ado, I want to thank again all our partners, enabling here to be here today, Amazon Web Services, FMO, but also our strategic partner in Senegal, the government of Senegal. And I'm very proud to welcome on stage Madame la Déléguée Générale, Mme Abissey. It's her second year that she's opening the AfricArena Summit in Dakar, so make some noise for Mme Abissey. And I hope you have a great 2 days with us.
Thank you very much, Philippe. Hi everybody, assalamu alaikum. C'est un plaisir de vous retrouver tous après ces pas de danse. Merci Seynabou. Alors, Sikapé, Yobante Express, Chargel, qui vient d'ailleurs de lever récemment 2,5 millions de dollars. Ce sont ces startups innovantes qui font notre fierté, parmi tant d'autres. Alors, chers investisseurs, vous l'aurez compris, c'est le moment d'investir et de miser sur nos belles startups au Sénégal. Cher Philippe, cher Christophe, alors Eleanor, je ne la vois pas. Chères startups, bien sûr, chers investisseurs, invités et la team d'Air, FJ, chers partenaires, j'en vois certains. Bonjour Mathieu. C'est bien sûr un réel plaisir, Christophe. 3e année consécutive pour la DER et 2e année pour ma part d'avoir l'opportunité d'échanger et de partager aujourd'hui ce qui fait sens pour nous. Mobilité logistique, fintech. Aujourd'hui, on est en train de se parler de ce qui fait sens pour l'État du Sénégal. Le numérique, l'innovation, la tech, c'est le principe directeur. Alors c'est avec beaucoup de fierté que nous nous retrouvons encore ici. Et au-delà de nous retrouver ici, c'est de pouvoir continuer à partager, au-delà de cette opportunité qui nous est offerte. Quand je dis nous, c'est le Sénégal à travers toutes ces différentes communautés portées par la délégation à l'entrepreneuriat rapide pour les femmes et les jeunes, donc la DER-FJ. J'ai envie de citer quelques partenariats ici. avec Startup Bootcamp, qui est un partenaire privilégié actuellement au sein du D-Hub à la DER, que vous aurez l'occasion de voir. Et en parallèle, on a le Demo Day demain. Donc tout ceci aujourd'hui montre combien aujourd'hui cet écosystème est foisonnant de belles choses, de belles énergies, une vraie mobilisation et de good vibes aussi. J'ai envie aussi de dire que quand je cite Yobante Express, Sikapay ou d'autres startups ici qui sont là ou pas là, c'est grâce aussi à cette communauté LineStech. Cette communauté LineStech qui a été co-construite, co-créée et qui est en train de grandir avec un partenariat fort avec l'ambassade de France et toutes les structures qui tournent autour. Et tout ceci pour dire quoi, Christophe? Nous avons envie aujourd'hui d'aller encore beaucoup plus loin. 3e année consécutive, le Sénégal est grand. L'ambition pour nous, je le dis, l'année prochaine, pourquoi pas aller à Saint-Louis, à Ziguinchor, c'est d'autres régions. Je le dis pourquoi? C'est très simple. Le numérique, l'inclusion numérique doit se démocratiser le maximum possible. Et aujourd'hui, j'ai le plaisir aussi de dire qu'avec un grand partenariat que nous venons de nouer avec Mastercard, nous allons pouvoir faire ce que nous faisons à Dakar au sein du D-Hub Innovation, nous allons le faire au niveau des 14 régions du Sénégal. Ça veut dire que nous souhaiterions l'année prochaine, maybe, je ne sais pas, dans 2 ans, qu'on puisse faire ce qu'on est en train de faire ici au niveau du musée des civilisations, qu'on puisse le faire, je ne sais pas, dans une autre région, parce qu'on va aller aussi chercher ces belles startups innovantes qui font aujourd'hui toute notre fierté. Je ne vais pas être très longue, j'avais juste dit un mot d'introduction, mais vous dire qu'on est, c'est un partenariat aujourd'hui qui est plus que noué, et au-delà du partenariat, c'est qu'on puisse créer en tous les cas, donner la possibilité à toutes ces startups, à travers aujourd'hui tous ces investisseurs qui sont ici, tout ce qui va se passer ces jours à venir, de puiser ce qu'il y a de profond, de vrai, d'original chez nos startups sénégalaises, africaines, panafricaines, qui font notre fierté. L'Afrique du Sud, Dakar, on ne doit plus avoir cette grande distance. Je pense qu'il y a beaucoup de choses, des faisceaux, il y a beaucoup de choses qui peuvent se créer. On va raccourcir les distances et je pense qu'avec le numérique, on va y arriver. Je n'ai aucun doute. Merci à tous pour votre aimable attention et puis passez un très, très, très bon séjour. Merci. Merci Seynabou.
Merci beaucoup. Merci Abby. Always a pleasure. Merci beaucoup. Alors, the next speaker we are going to have is going to talk about state of fintech in West Africa. But before I call him on stage, I just wanted to share with you something, a very short story about my experience, my fintech experience in Africa. I think that there is something very specific when it comes to money when you come in Africa. The relationship we have with money is very different. And also the history we have about transaction, banking, finance is very different. And there is a revolution that we put on front of all the world. We decide that our experience needs to be different. Our experience needs to be as how we are, how Africa we are. And what is very impressive is how we shift everything about money, about transaction with fintech, and also with mobile money. And I just wanted to share this with you. Lately, I had a very problematic issue. I needed to distribute like around 1,000 grants to women entrepreneurs around the continent. I was like, how am I going to do that? How am I going to distribute different amount to women who are in the 54 African continent, who do not have all of them bank account, who do not have, all these, transaction reality we have in Africa. And one startup saved me, InTouch. I don't know if you know about InTouch. And Omar Cissé, who is one of the major figures of a startup and fintech in Senegal with InTouch. And they had a solution for me. They had something they call bulk sending, bulk distribution. And they were able to, from a bank account, to distribute several different amounts to different people in different African countries. And they can do it on a bank account, they can do it on a mobile wallet, whether you are on Wave, on Orange Money, on M-Pesa, on MTN. They were able to send the money, the right amount to the right person in the right country. And I think that maybe you can applaud that, because it's a huge, huge thing for us to ease everything we need to do in Africa. Because when you need to develop a country, you need also to handle transaction finance. And we are also going to talk about mobility and also logistics. But this is really key to make able to have very smooth transitioning ecosystem. And thanks to our startup, we are able to do that more and more. And I think that we have also other good surprises with our startup in Africa. So let me introduce Monsieur Tofin Kama. Did I spell it right? Tofen Kama, sorry. Mr. Tofen Kama, principal investor at Mercy Corp Venture. Thank you, welcome.